All right, so this is one of my ginger plants right here. I kind of been trying to make sure to keep it moisturized as I kind of am growing it, and it's doing pretty good. The way I got it started is that I set it in some water just to kind of let the roots establish a little bit, like a day or two, and then I set it in a bag. But yeah, this is one of them. I've been growing this one for about, I want to say about 6 weeks now, and it's been doing pretty good. Like I said, I have this little enclosure here to kind of keep it moisturized because I was afraid of it drying out. I put it, like I said, well, after I let it soak for a day or two, I put it in a bag with a napkin, a wet napkin, and kind of let it set for a couple weeks in like a windowsill. And I'm gonna admit right now, like I put it in the windowsill, and it was not necessarily like doing as good. I mean, it was keeping it hot, but at the same time, it likes a dark environment. So I kind of moved it to a more shady spot just so I wouldn't forget, and it was doing pretty good. And so eventually, it had these little sprouts to form on the outside of them, and when it started showing signs that it was ready to root and it wasn't rotting, I went ahead and planted it in the ground. Now, I have other ones that I've tried to plant as well that they started to rot a little bit, so I cut off the raw parts and then put it back in, and they also started to go. So yeah, that's just this one. Let's go to the next one. All right, so this is my other ginger plant that I'm growing in a laundry basket, coincidentally enough. It's pretty interesting. It's probably, I want to say it's the second oldest one that I have, and it's doing pretty good. Like I said, I'm gonna kind of keep these all protected as long as I can. Like hopefully I can keep them protected until maybe December, January. I'm gonna try to get an enclosure and kind of cover everything, but I wanted to make sure that I could at least get these started. I got these started around June, July. Well, I think this one was closer to July, and so far it's not doing too bad. I hope it's really developing roots, and hope it does pretty well. And this beauty here is my oldest ginger plant. It's been going for about the longest amount of time. I know there's not been a lot of growth on it, so I'm really hoping that that's just how they grow. But it might just be just something that's pertaining to how how ginger grows in general, or it just might not like growing here. So far, like I said, I got my 4. Let's see, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I want to say 3. Is it? Yeah, 1, 2. Yeah, 3. Sorry, didn't mean to count on camera, but yeah, I believe there's 3 ginger plants that I have, and so uh, that's kind of how I'm gonna keep them growing, and I'll keep you guys updated with it as I go. But for right now, I'm going to just kind of keep this one, try to keep this one alive, try to keep those alive, and maybe if I can maybe stretch the season all the way to December, January, kind of keep them a little bit warm with a couple techniques over winter and keeping this entire spot a little bit enclosed. Maybe I can have like a good harvest of ginger. And you know, there's nothing like fresh ginger. I really hear that there's a lot of like properties about it that just make it so useful, and I just can't wait to use it more and just have just more of a reason to like just, you know, farm at home. Well, you guys, that's a wrap for me. That's the latest update on my ginger plants. Let me know if you have any questions or anything. But otherwise, I will see you guys in the next video. Stay safe and well, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. See you guys soon.